What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to NASCAR Heat 4 for our career mode, episode 19. We are going to be at Charlotte today for 100 laps. I've already got the race set up, ready to go. We're about a few races off from being halfway through our fourth season, which is our first season with for Xfinity. We've already had some hot seat races for the Monster Energy Cup Series. So hopefully next season after this, we'll be able to jump into the big show in the Monster Energy Cup Series. The next race after this is Pocono. And we all know how Pocono is. It's not my best track in the world. So depending on how I feel after this race, we might just go ahead and jump in and get Pocono over and done with. So let's recap here real quick. We need $1,225,000 to purchase a road course vehicle, road course car. And we have $529,084 in our bank account right at this moment in time. So we need to have good showings because in about 10 or so races, we're going to be at the Glen. So we're going to need that car. So hopefully we can continue with the good finishes and get some more hot seat races. Hopefully get some extra cash in our bank and hopefully we can purchase a short track car. We have some decent races coming up with some decent purses if you win, but I mean they're pretty small races here on out. What's up, JB? Yeah, it's a cold, rainy day, and I was just tired of looking out the window, so I decided to hop on here. So we're gonna jump on in here. As you can see, that's right now we are 10th in the current regular point standings, but when we jump into the playoff points, we are first because we are the only team with 2 wins on the season. So even though we have the lowest amount of points, we have the highest amount of playoff points. So hopefully we can continue with, like I said, better stage finishes, better race finishes, get our points up in, the regular season points. So that way, when it comes time for playoffs, we have a better chance of making it through. That way we're not close to that bottom line, that cutoff. So let's hop on out of here. Like I said, I already have a car set up, ready to go. We're going to jump into practice, get a feel for the car again here. Since I haven't messed with this since late last night after the Ohio State game. I was thinking about doing a live stream for you guys late last night, but I was like, you know what? It's getting too late. So I decided not to. I don't know how it's supposed to be here, JB. I just know it's a cold, rainy day here today. All right, so our goal time is a 31.2 in practice. I'm not sure what we're going to actually be running, but this is the setup we're running here in Charlotte for the Xfinity Cup Series. This is not the Roval, so this is just the regular oval track for Charlotte, like just the regular race. So this is the setup I'm using. Let's go ahead and jump on in here and see what our practice times will be looking like. Get used to the car again. Try to stay off that wall. Try to keep it from spinning out on us. And let's just get a feel for it here before we go and jump into qualifying. Got
still there inside.
Car running up on our side here. It's 00 Custer. My help if I shift. I'm not sure how we're going to actually run here. Hopefully we have a top 5 finish. It's what we're desperately in need of, if I can talk today. I usually run halfway's decent here at Charlotte. It's usually one of my better tracks. But with how this car is, Like I said, it's not the best car. We have not been able to put any type of money into the car itself. We could upgrade our employees, but it doesn't really matter if we do that or not, because your employees can only upgrade the car to whatever your car is capable of. So there's no point of putting in more money in our employees if they can't upgrade the car to the best of their ability, because the car just can't upgrade good. So if that's even proper English, upgrade good. All right, so we're turning in 31s, but not the best. We're kind of, what, 5/10 off. See if we can run it a little bit better here. I'm kind of chit-chatting away and not really paying attention, but we're running close to that goal time. Most likely qualifying, the pole position will probably be in the 30s, if not 29s. Running kind of high off of 4 here. So we're getting kind of worse. Tire fall off.
Got one down low now.
I mean, we can catch the draft down the backstretch. That could help us out with our time, but that's kind of cheating. But at least we know we can stay in the draft around through here and have a chance.
Keep hitting your mark.
And we still didn't make the goal. All right, we'll run one more lap here. I mean, we got a pretty good handle of the car. So we'll see what we can do here with it. Jump into qualifying after this lap.
Pitting car just ahead.
Yep, it's that time of the season, JB. It's getting to be the colder part of the year, and I'm not looking forward to winter. Not at all. So there we go. 31.616 is our fastest lap. I'm going to go ahead and slow down here. Get off of the racing surface. So that way nobody rear ends us. Doesn't really matter. We can just do this. All right. So yeah, 31.616 is our fastest lap time. Let's see what the pole position will be consisting of. 29.9. Yep, I kind of figured that. Usually wherever we're running at, if we're close to that goal time, it's usually a second or two below of what we're actually running is what the pole position runs. Let's go ahead and jump into qualifying here.
Time to go.
Go ahead and jump up on the track here and get up to speed. I'm not sure how many more hot seat races we could possibly have a chance of running, but as of right now, the hot seat races we have ran, we've finished in first place. So
Qualifying, make it count.
I think I did. I know the last hot seat race we ran, we came in first. So either way, we should be good enough to be able to run the Monster Energy Cup Series next season, which I am looking forward to with that. Not a good lap. Not a good lap at all. We'll probably be close to the back, if not dead last. 31.6. Well, we're 2 positions away from last place here. So hopefully somebody falls out in front of us, but that doesn't really matter because they'll just steamroll over top of us on the restart. So we'll just have to run our own race and see what we can do with it. All right, so goal position is 20th. Go ahead and jump in the race. No, it's not snow. It's just rain. All right, so Ross Chastain failed optical scanning station multiple times. Jeremy Clements failed pre-race inspection. Noah Gregson failed technical inspection. So 3 failures. Not exactly sure who's on the pole position up there. Looks like, I don't know.
Starter has the green
Guess
flag
we'll
in his hand.
find out and see
Be
here
ready here.
if we can get up there.
The green flag is in the air.
All right, just gonna be patient here. Hopefully, hopefully the car will come to us as tire wear comes into play.
Stay low, stay low.
I figure as long as we can keep a hold of our tires, then
Still there?
we'll have a better long run. There's a 93 car. I know he's not too happy with us as we get into the back end of him and we wash up the track because of it. Like every time I try to race clean, just if I just bump their car ever so slightly, they complain about us wrecking them out of the race. It's like, really?
Clear low.
Kind of half throttle, just riding in that draft.
Got one peeking outside.
Don't want to push it. Oh, there we go into the 93 again. He's yeah, this is going to be another rival. And here we go. Okay, we need to get her out of this. We need to get around the back of the pack here. These guys aren't happy with us.
Stay on the bottom here. Clear high, clear high. Hold your line. Got
All
one
right,
inside.
so I know Shepard, who drives the 93, he's going to be really upset with us. There's Clements. He's not happy with us either. We're just kind of running around right now these first handful of laps, just feeling out the pack of cars around us here. Not trying to overdrive it.
Car there on the inside. Clear low there.
I mean, we have a pretty good shot passing people. It's just
Inside.
a matter of having the car come to us, and we just got hit up the track, and around we go. There we go.
Call to caution.
I don't know who that was that got into the side of us, but they just completely wiped us out. I think that was, who was that? Chastain? He's the only red car that's near us in the running order right now. I think that was Chastain who just wiped us out. All right, so we're definitely gonna be on better tires than they are.
We're going
That
green.
is for sure.
Ready. Hammer down. Green's out. Looking inside now.
All right, at least it happened early on in the race. We have plenty of time. We're not a lap down, I don't think.
Still there. All right.
Shouldn't
You're
be.
clear there.
Got in the back of Sadler there a little bit. Wasn't
Careful,
trying
still
to.
there.
And you can hear how much I'm off that throttle.
All right. You're clear.
Oop. Down that apron. No, 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 no. Come on, come on, come on. This car just...
Got one outside now.
Car's going around on me again. Hit that apron and it just threw the back of the car around. Oh well. At least we don't have to worry about people around us now. We can run our own line. I just couldn't catch it down through the tri-oval there. It was just... With how the track was, I just kept on... Every time I counter-steered, the car just wanted to whip around the other direction. Alright. We need to get it back into this race. We need to get our heads in it here. Hasn't been the best race for us at this point in time. And I need to stay off that apron. Gotta take the PSAT on the 16th. I'm reading chat. No reading chat while racing. What's wrong with you? You should know better by now. Just hurting all chances. We got 12 laps to try to catch up to somebody here. We are not doing so hot right now. Alright. Tires are warming up here, so hopefully we can start turning in some decent laps here. Catch up to somebody. That way we're not dead last at the end of the stage. Have not had the best of luck around the AI here. They're towards the back of the pack. They don't like me too much. Let's put it that way. So they will bump into me quite a bit, as we've already seen here today. Chastain completely wiped us out there.
10 to go.
Now we've been fighting the car ever since. Alright, we're finally catching up to them here. They're kind of spaced out, but not really sure if we can really do very much or how far up we can get. Alright, let's try to get around these two.
Careful, still there.
I don't know why Sadler's running all the way back here like that. Alright, so like I said, we are on fresher tires since we did pit after that accident that we had. So that's probably the main reason why we're catching everybody the way we are. We have about 6 or 7 laps fresher tires than they do.
Stay low, stay low. You got room, you're clear there. Stay out the bottom.
Alright. 7 laps remaining of stage 1. Made it back up to P32.
Still there.
I was thinking about trying to go through that gap that they created, but I decided against it.
All clear.
Alright. Wonder if we can take that high side around the front here. Get that momentum.
Clear low.
Enter in on the high side up here.
You got room, you're clear.
Yeah, oh, it's McLeod. I wonder if he's the one that wiped us out.
Clear high, clear high.
He's the only red car that's back here in the back. Well, maybe not. There's Smithley up here, but I haven't really ran into Smithley too much. I don't see why he would have wiped us out.
5 to go, this time by.
Hit that wall getting into 1 a little bit. Up to P23 now. Fresher tires are being our friend right now to help us make our way through the pack. And use that high side on the front stretch here again.
Stay high up here. All right, you're clear.
Williams, we're gonna... No, Williams, he changed up his line. I thought he was gonna run that high side, and then he cut down right in front of us. And we decided to take that low line.
Stay low. All clear.
There's Cindric. He's not too happy with us either.
All clear.
Alright, do this. We're in the top
Careful,
20.
Still there. Clear low, clear low. Got a car coming inside now. Clear all around there.
There's Chastain. Got to see how many
Careful,
laps are
still
left to
there.
go
All right, you're clear there.
of the stage. I don't think there's enough to get up to the top 10 though. That's why I'm trying to get up to the as close to the front as I possibly can. We need some stage points here. We got 2 laps remaining. I don't know if we'll be able to pass 6 cars in that amount of time or not.
Careful, still there.
All right, there's one.
Clear all around.
We might be able to pass these 5 cars. I don't know.
All right, let's go. White flag.
I don't know. We can try, but it's going to be very, very tricky. We've definitely redeemed ourselves after that mishap earlier on, and we're going to take a P13 for stage 1. All right, not the best. I mean, we could have probably done better if we didn't wreck it out there a couple times, but oh well, it's racing. All right, pit along with everybody else. So that way we got the fresh tires again.
Coming to the green, driver.
Move back to P17.
Outside, outside.
All right, let's see if we can hang in there this time off the initial start, so that way we can try to
Nice and easy, you're 3 wide.
get up there.
Outside, outside.
All right. Close pack racing on this track is not the best.
Still there.
Just afraid of getting into the side of somebody again and spinning me out again.
All right.
The last thing we need. All right, we've lost 1 position, but that's okay. We can get that back easily. We're starting to spread out a little bit here for us, and that's what we need. Oh, too much momentum going in there. Got Williams passing us up. 3 wide right now, through the front. Not ideal. Trying not to wreck anybody out, but it's just they're not giving me any room whatsoever. All right, we're just gonna chill out, hit the wall out of 2, and let them drive their tires off. We can probably... Oh, I need to stop carrying so much momentum into 3. What am I thinking? And man, our car's just loose now again. Hit that wall, and just they don't give you any room, and you try to carry your momentum in there, and it's just like...
Still there inside.
We're just getting steamrolled right now. See if we can try to make our way back up. Got to be mindful of 3 and 4.
Car outside. 3 wide, you're in the middle.
It's just like halfway through the turn, the car just wants to wash right up the track.
Clear high. Careful, still there.
All right, tires are starting to come to us here a little bit more. That's what we need.
Still there.
Yeah, I just hit that 1 point through 3 and 4, and the car just wants to take up off the track there. Or off up the track, not up off the track.
Careful, still there. Car there on the inside.
All right, here we go. Car's finally hooking up for us. Let's see what we can do here with it now. Everybody's spread out. See if we can get back up into the top 15 again. How many laps we have left now after that? At 13 laps remaining in stage 2. I think the third and final stage is where we're going to be able to prevail a little bit better on tire usage. Come on, stay down there. Don't want to wash up the track too much out of 4.
Clear all around.
Back up to P23.
Still there?
P22.
All right, you're clear. Stay on the bottom here.
All right, come on. Gotta have a good,
All right, you're clear there.
good stage finish here. Stay up there, stay up. No, why would you do that?
You're clear.
All right, Hill. I'll get you.
Still there? Top 3, use it if you need it.
Like after that 1 point through 3 and 4, where the car kind of wants to take up off up the track there a little bit. Once I get past that point, I can get onto the throttle, and it's not bad. Just stay up here on the medium side, get around,
Hold your line,
like
stay
Fitcham.
high, clear low.
Yeah, Brandon Jones and Tommy Joe Martin's up here for P16 and 15. You can get them on the high side here.
Stay high, stay high. Clear low.
9 laps remaining to go is stage 2. Once again, we have a good long run car, so like I said, hopefully stage 3 we can prevail.
Still there.
There we go, top 15.
Clear high,
And
bud.
there's that 1 point where the car wants to just take off up the track, back on the accelerator and out, and we're good to go. Got Chastain and Custer for the next 2 positions right here in front of us. I'm not sure if that's getting into lap traffic or no, we're not getting into lap traffic yet. And the car's really hooking up nice through 3 and 4. Look at that.
Stay high.
That was like, I think that was our best turn
That
through
was a
3 and
better
4. And that was our best lap as well for the race.
Careful. Still there.
Really don't want to push this 3 wide. We learned our lesson on that. We just passed Nemechek, got Golding in front of us here, and Allgaier in front of him. We drop down here. There we go.
Careful. Still there. All right, you're clear there.
6 laps remaining, up to P11.
All
Make
clear.
that P10. Got Briscoe and Sieg up here. Get that high side run going on
Careful.
through the front.
Still there.
Seems to work out pretty good for us here.
5 to go. This time by. Clear low, clear low.
Heck, we might be able to, I don't know if we'll be able to catch the leader or not. They're pretty far ahead of us here yet. Running that medium to high line through 3 and 4. See if that helps us out any. Still about the same lap time. Clements here with Earnhardt. Clements is blocking the bottom. Earnhardt's up
Careful.
top.
Still there.
gonna hook up with Earnhardt here and see if we can
All right, you're clear there.
make our way past. Oh, slow it down. Don't want to hit Earnhardt up into the wall there. Whoa. All right, up to P6. What's up, Cass? Got Haley and Annette for P5 and P4. We're trying to make our run here. Everybody else's tires are falling off. We've been, I don't know what it is, but our setups have just been letting us run away towards the end of the stages here. Our right front is down to 62. Our right rear is down to 57. Sneak around the high side here off of 2.
Still there?
There we go. There's P4.
Clear.
Got Reddick and Bell. I think they're fighting for position right here in front of us.
Careful, still there. All right, let's go. White flag.
All right, final lap of stage number 2.
Clear all around.
Oh, look who it is, Shepard. Number 93. He doesn't like us. We made a clean pass on him that time, though. All right, where's this number 9 at? Are we able to catch up to him here before the end of the stage? I doubt it. He's right there in front of us, but he's still a second ahead, a second ahead of us, so too far away. Gonna take P2 for stage 2. All right, so as long as we don't fall back too far, we should be up towards the front. Restart for stage number 3. All right, so we drop back to P7.
All right,
Not bad. We're on the inside lane here still, but I guess this is almost like Bristol and Dover. Charlotte's just one of them tracks when you get that run on the high side through 1 and 2.
Stay low, stay low. Still there. Hold your line.
All right, so we're gonna get steamrolled over for the first couple laps here until our tires get warmed up, and then we can start driving away again.
Looking inside now.
New tires do not like 3 and 4. Oh,
Coming inside now.
okay.
3 wide.
Just don't get wrecked out. Don't get wrecked out. We'll be fine.
Got a car high now.
Gotta let the car come to us here after a couple laps. Back to P12, which, I mean, that's still not terrible. Looks like we're falling in line here now. All right, so we do have, let's see, 51 laps left to go of stage number 3.
Hold your line.
So
Got one
plenty of racing yet here at Charlotte.
car on the outside.
And you can
now.
see how on the longer runs, we have the better car on the long runs, so they're all passing us up right now. But after by about 5 or 6 laps, they usually start falling back for us.
All right.
At least that's how it's been. I don't know how racy they're going to be here for the final stage. Hopefully there's no cautions, no more restarts. Hopefully we can just go and have some green flag pit stops and cycle through, get back out on the track, and just continue racing.
That was a great lap.
We're still turning in pretty fast lap times for ourselves.
Hold your line. Got one inside. You got room. You're clear there.
All right, so it looks like they're starting to drop off now. They're starting to single file out. Let's see if we can hunt down Nemechek and Chastain here. Laps are ticking away pretty quick, though. Setup is pretty nice. I'll have to... I mean, I love this setup. It's just 3 and 4 right here, where you can just see it just take off up the track. That's the only part that I do not like. But other than that, this is a nice setup. It's quick, handles well. And as you can see, I just get off the accelerator ever so slightly, getting into one, and then as soon as the car starts rotating, I'm just back on the accelerator 100%. The 3 and 4, I gotta kind of let it coast in a little bit longer and rotate, and then I can get back on the throttle. Got Chastain here, Allgaiers, the number 7 car up here, and Clements.
All clear.
Whoa!
Stay on the bottom.
Almost got into Allgaier. Don't want that. Back up to P10.
You got room. You're clear there.
Now the Pocono setup that I have, I don't know how well that's going to handle on the long run. I mean, it's a handful the way it is on the starts. I just practiced with it a little bit, but I don't know how it'll actually be in the actual race. So,
car high, careful there.
But we will try it. Like I said, I just want to get Pocono done and out of the way. That's like my Achilles heel of a track. It's just so hard to get a good setup going for that track. It's like extremely loose in one turn or extremely tight in another, and it's a constant battle with that track. Like I said, after this race here, I might just go and just get Pocono done and over with for you guys. Back up to P7. No, why, Haley? You seen I had that run going on there. I got Haley here and Bell. And then Earnhardt.
All clear up top there.
It'd be nice to see if the career mode, if things actually progress with the AI. Like we're running some of these names here, like Jeffrey Earnhardt or Christopher Bell, Justin Haley, you know, Briscoe. It'd be nice to see if when we get in the Monster Energy Cup Series, if eventually they bump up into the Monster Energy Cup Series as well. That'd be kind of neat to see that, you know. I mean, I want to see the progression and not have the same drivers, because we're going to be rookies coming in. And you got some of them veteran drivers like Jimmy Johnson and all them. It's like after a few years of being in the Monster Energy Cup, you would think that they would retire. And somebody else will have to move up to take their place. Be nice to see if they actually do that or not. Or if it's just one of them games where the AI never ages or progresses. We're still turning in our same lap times we have been for like practice and qualifying. Still running mid 31s. Our time hasn't dropped off any. And we found ourselves back up to P4. We got Annette and Reddick up here. And I'm sure... Who was that was leading? Was that... Oh man, what was his name? It's right on the tip of my tongue. Who was it that was leading at the end of the stage? I know it was the number 9 car. What was his name? We'll find out here.
Still there.
Gregson.
All
That's
clear.
who it was.
Still there.
All right, we got to start being mindful of tire wear.
Clear high, bud.
Come up with a pit strategy here. We have 38 laps remaining. We started off with, I think, like maybe 55-ish because we ran a few laps before I actually took a look to see how many laps are in stage 1. It was 51 laps to go at that point in time. So I think we've already gone about 20-something laps here in this stage. Here we are fighting for the race lead.
You're all clear up top there.
Not really much of a fight. We kind of took that bottom lane away, and let's see if we can start driving away with it here. Try to put some distance in between us, so that way when it comes time for green flag pits, when it cycles back through, I'm down here, dude. When it cycles back through, we won't have to worry about really rushing to get our positions back.
Inside. Clear low, clear low.
But these AI here blocking our path, our lanes, that's Shepard.
Stay low. All
Gregson's following right behind us. We were able to catch up to him easily, but now trying to run away with it, it's not working out in our favor. But then again, like I said, I think we just hit the AI, the lap traffic at the wrong point in time. He's going to wash up. I knew it. I think that was Sadler. He's not having a good race at all. Stay on that high side and get that runoff down the front.
Still there. Clear down low.
35 laps remaining. I think we might go to lap 30.
Careful, still there.
How are our tires? 56 in the right front, 52 in the right rear. We'll probably go to lap 30 and
Careful, still there.
go ahead
All
and
right,
pit
you're
from
clear
there. That way our tires are warmed up, ready to go by the time they... Ooh, we got one in the pit. I don't know if it's a scheduled pit stop or if either they're having issues. I have no idea. And there's another one in the pit. It looks like they're starting to make their green flag pit stops right now. But we're going to stick with lap 30.
All right, you're clear there.
Because if they pit now, they're just going laps down. I mean, we're still making up time here. Because they got to get that ground covered back up once they get out. Got to make a Christmas list. I haven't made a Christmas list in so long.
Bottom's clear. That car ahead of you is pitting.
I mean, ever since I started working and doing things for myself, it's like I don't even really ask for anything because usually I have my own money to where I usually get what I'd like throughout the year, so... Now, it looks like a lot of people have already been making their pit stops here.
Still there. Clear high, clear high.
We might be one of the last vehicles to pit on, you know, with 30 laps remaining, which is okay because they'll be on that much older of a tire. 31 laps remaining. We'll cross the start-finish line one more time before we decide to make that hard left into the pit, which second place just entered pits. They're going to be going a lap down here before we actually decide to pit. And maybe not. Custer's out on the track. He took over P2. But we won't be able to catch up to everybody. But he is a half lap behind we're gonna have some ground to make up here. We're gonna have to have our work cut out for us here. Don't want to get stuck up here.
Inside. Got one up top.
That was close. That was a little too close.
Watch your speed, please.
All right, so we're gonna take 30 laps remaining. Estimated fuel after pit. That can't be right. We still pitted too early? That can't be right. We should be okay. I hope. I mean, we stayed out, what, 3 laps more than what everybody else did? We should have plenty of fuel for the end of the race, I would think.
Clear of the pits, hammer down.
Yeah, that's what it's showing. 27 on fuel. Are we going to be short on fuel here?
Now.
If we're going to be short, that means they're going to be short.
Car outside, hold your line.
Yeah, so we drop back to P6 as of right now. Let off the throttle, you dumb idiot. We're 3 and 4. What are you doing? I'm talking to myself. Don't mind me.
Still there.
All right, let's see if we can start making up some time here.
You got room. You're clear.
We're still in good shape. Still in a good position to actually possibly win this thing. A matter of catching up to that one car. Whoa, that was almost bad news coming out of 4 that time. 27 laps remaining. I'm not sure what's going to happen here with the whole fuel strategy thing. We should have possibly stayed out of just a handful more laps. But we went almost 30 laps on that fuel run. I know we did. Had to have been close. All right, let's get that P5 back here. We got Clements up here in front of us.
Top 3, use it if you need it.
Time to try to dry the tires off this thing right now. Stay up there, Clements.
Stay low, stay low. You got room, you're clear there.
Now, we haven't really got into anybody this race except for right at, like, in stage 1, right at the beginning of the race. So, hopefully not too many people are upset with us here. See if we can get around the high side.
Careful, still there.
Was not for position. We got Gregson up here. That is for position. I think it's 2 cars ahead of us here.
You got room, you're clear.
Now we got Annette, who's a couple more cars ahead of us. That red and white car up there getting into turn 1 right now.
Still there. Clear all around.
Alright, P4. Whoa! Get that run going here.
Still there.
There's P3.
Slow's clear.
And the leader's actually right here in this pack in front of us. We got Annette and Reddick. So Annette just passed Reddick, so right there are the two we need to pass for the race lead again. See if we can get them here. Everybody's getting caught up behind the slower traffic. We're gonna make our way around the bottom.
Right, clear outside. You got room. You're clear.
And see if we can try to work the fuel strategy here. I don't know how many laps we got left of the race, but as of right now, we only have 19 laps left on fuel.
Top 3, use it if you need it.
And they pitted before us, so they should have less fuel than we do.
Laps to go.
All right, so we're still 2 laps shy on fuel. Let's just try to coast it around a little bit more here since we have the race lead. We're just going to try to manage fuel. I'm not going all out right now. As long as we keep that second place vehicle behind us. Trying to conserve that fuel right now so we don't have to worry about pitting again. As you can see, I just dropped off about 2 seconds. Just keeping it a constant speed around. Trying to just keep it around that 160 mark or so. Trying to conserve just a little bit of fuel. I don't know if it's really working or not, but we're trying here. I don't think we can make up those 2 laps on fuel, to be honest with you. We may have to pit again. The bad thing is I'm going 160, not even really pushing the car. I'm catching up to traffic in front of us. And second place isn't even catching at all. I'm actually going even slower now. I was almost going 150 there. Alright, second place is catching up just a little bit. I don't think conserving fuel is really helping us out any.
Alright, you're clear there.
I would have thought that it would, but I don't think it is.
Still there?
16. Oh, it actually is.
Still there?
It's actually working because we're now only 1 lap. Well, we were only 1 lap shy on fuel there. So as of right now, we're 1 lap shy on fuel. So it is helping. As long as we keep that second place behind us.
You're clear all around there.
Which I'm thinking they're going extremely slow as well. For the simple fact that they're low on fuel, you know, they're in the same position we are, except for they have less fuel than we do. What's up, Jimmy? All right, 14 laps remaining. We're still that 1 lap shy on fuel. Second place is slowly catching us. I don't know, I think we might just have to go for it. I think we're just gonna have to go all out and get some distance. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go all out. I mean, they're catching us while we're trying to conserve fuel. We're just gonna go all out, put some distance between us. That way, if we do lose, you know, we run out of fuel, then maybe we'll have a half lap or so to work with. Either way, unless they pit. If they pit, then we're gonna have to pit. Just enough fuel to get us the rest of the way.
Stay low, stay low. You're clear all around there. Car high, careful. You got room, you're clear.
And as you can see, we're
Careful, still there.
making up ground on them already here. As of right now,
Careful, still there. Clear high, bud.
we're still a lap shy, and I don't think we're not gonna make it on fuel. And I don't like it. Oh, they're all starting to pit right now, so I'm gonna slip on in. Did I slow down in time? I don't know if I slowed down in time. All right, we're gonna put just enough fuel in, just a half can, 4 tires. You know what? No tires.
10 to go.
Because they're gonna have to pit. We're gonna get that position back. I really hope we made it. I mean, I slowed down. I was on the brakes. 3.5 seconds. We're good. All right.
You're clear of pit road.
All right. So we should be good on fuel now and tires. Unless I do that and
Outside.
wreck it coming out of pit. All right. Everybody's on pit road right now. Drop back to P7, but we should get that back here.
Bottom's clear.
I don't know if they're taking tires or not, but we went with the no tires, just fuel. 9 laps remaining. None of them people in the pit were for position.
Still there? All right, you're clear.
Leaders on pit road now.
All right.
Hopefully all the leaders are in there. Oh, nope. Number 98. I think who's that? Briscoe, I think. He's staying out on the track. I don't know if he's pitted yet or not, but P6, P4, P3. All right, we're back up P3. Hopefully the 2 that are out in the track that are ahead of us, which is Custer and Briscoe, hopefully they pit here.
All right, he's waving you off in front. He's pitting.
Leaders pitting. Is this Custer in front of us? That looks like Custer right there. There's P2. Yep, we're getting the race lead back. Let's do it. We got this. 7 laps remaining. How's our tires? Maybe we should have got tires. Nope, we're good. 40-something%. Should be good. So the pitting game, the pitting strategy worked out in our favor that time. I just happened to glance down at the mini-map and I seen people starting to make their round of pit stops again. I was like, oh! Slammed on the brakes and in we went. And I think what helped is we didn't take tires. So we just took just enough fuel to make it to the end of the race. No tires, and we now have a 13-second lead to work with, which they'll probably catch up to us a little bit since they're on fresh tires. But I'm not too worried about that. I mean, that's a good lead. And they only have what, 5 laps?
5 laps to go.
Yep. There's no way they can make up 12 seconds of 5 laps unless I wreck out. And they also have to worry about lap traffic, so That'll help slow them down. All right, 4 laps left. Still got people coming out of the pit. Doing that late pit strategy. I don't know what they think that they're gaining out of that, but I mean, tires here mean quite a bit, but it's not in a handful of laps. It won't. Not when you're down already a couple laps there. So it looks like they've tapered off. They caught up about 4/10, 5/10 now. But they're not catching up enough to where they're really going to be fighting me for that race win. Just got to play it smart around these cars up here in front of us. And we're going to be going for back-to-back victories here.
Still there? All right, you're clear. All right, now, I need 2 more good laps from you.
2 laps remaining. Like I said, next race is going to be giving us some trouble, I have a feeling. Pocono. All right, coming up to the final lap here at Charlotte.
1 more to go.
We had some stage points in stage number 2, but we just were outside of the top 10 there for stage 1. We probably could have got some stage points in stage 1 if we didn't get wrecked out in the first few laps of the race.
Clear high, bud.
That's okay. Oh, don't wreck it out here in the last lap. That would be bad. And we actually gained ground on it in that. They went from 12-something seconds to 14 seconds behind us. So there we go. 2 victories back to back. That's really going to help us out in the points. Go ahead and watch a little bit of this replay. And there's the wreck. Kind of want to see what happened. That was lap 4. Let's jump into the full replay. I want to see what happened actually on lap number 4. See if we can still lap 1, 2, 3. I want to see if it was actually our fault or if they actually got into us. But depending on the camera angle, I think it's going to be kind of tough. Well, if it stays exterior camera like this. So here comes number 4. I think that's who got into us. I don't know if maybe we just got down into him a little bit. Kind of hard. Oh, he came up into us and slapped us up into the wall there. See if we can get a better camera. I wish I had control of the cameras, but this is basically what we saw. And as you see there, he tapped us. We went up into the wall and bounced off the wall and down into traffic. Come on, get me out of that cam. My external cam on this if we can. Even this isn't going to be the best. Well, we still got the backstretch. Maybe it'll change. Here we go. Hey, he hit us up into the wall. We bounced off that wall and right down into traffic we went and knocked out what? Oh, great. One of them was Shepard. That's just perfect. He would be there to run into us. And that's going to be our fault because of it, too. Watch. Just you watch. He's going to be extremely upset with us. It's going to happen. We got a total of $168,478 off of that race. We are now up. We jumped 4 positions in the point standings. All right, so Michael Annette had the fastest lap with a 30.5. Most laps led goes to Noah Gregson with 30 laps. I'm sure we were pretty close to it too. On the move, Noah Gregson started off in dead last, finished third. And then Josh Balicki had the tough break. I think he's the one that ended up in the pits. I don't know what happened. He probably blew an engine or something like that. I have no idea. All right, so we're almost up to $700,000 in the bank. So that's what, 7, 8, 9, 9 to 10. About $500,000 more. Maybe a little bit more than that. And we'll have enough for a road course car. And there it is. Harsh driving, no savings. None whatsoever. That's all right. Check out this video. Tyler Reddick.
Hey man, you've been on a run here lately. That's really great to see. Keep it up.
Well, thank you. Compliment. A long way to the top, but you're on a roll. Keep rolling. Thank you. No one is better. I mean, that's my best friend we're talking about. Thanks, Bell. Is there anything can I do? Totally amazing driver, fantastic person, is the best bowler on my bowling team. Yes, yes. Another amazing race. Thank you. And where's the insults gonna be coming in at? You must have been your first time in Charlotte. There it is, because you're all over the place. Golding. And I'm sure Shepard's in here. There's Jackson. You need to clean up your driving. Sorry about that. Williams, this is your major malfunction. Yeah, yeah. And that's Shepard had nothing to say? That's unlike him. Alright, so we just finished our incentive contract, so that's a little bit more money in our bank account. And so next we have Pocono. I need to pull up on my phone the setup I have here. That way it's good to go. I can plug it in here for us real quick. We'll try to get Pocono done and out of the way for us. But let's go ahead and assign our work. We need our Speedway car fixed up and ready to go. We're going to assign our best people to it, and then we got a short track coming up. Our short track car's maxed out already. So let's go ahead and start fixing up our super speedway car, which is nice to have our employees to help out with that, so that way we don't have to rush around. So we still have what, at least 5 more races here. We got Pocono, Michigan, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more races before the Glen to make up over $500,000. So let's go ahead and continue with assigning the work here. Start that, accept it. Just accept it. It'll be okay. Then select our car. We need our speedway car. What's that, Jimmy? Go to event here. All right. So we'll have to jump in, and hopefully this setup will work good for our car. Our car doesn't have the exact power as the cars I was practicing with this setup, so hopefully it's not as breaking loose on exit. But let's go ahead and do this. It'll be 3.5 all the way down. Oops, there we go. 3, 5, 3, 5. All right. And come down to the weight settings. It'll be 54.2, and then the front will be 53. And then the wedge will be 50.5. And then the front ride height's 4, rear ride height's 4. Back out of there. Spring settings will be 1100 for the left front. 1200 for the right front. Once again, I really wish they would patch something into the game to where you can just click on this and have it where you can just type in what you want. 400, and then 600. All right, and then jump this up to 27. Like I said, I don't know how this setup's going to handle on our car. It handled, what am I going at? 31. It handled okay on the car I used for the practice race with it. But that also has better power, better handling, so on and so forth. So I don't know how this is going to handle it. We need to go to 27. Oop. And 31. All right, and then for the camber, we're gonna max out both left and right, positive and negative 8. And then for the front sway bar, we're gonna knock that down to a 1.150. And then left track bar's 10. Right track bar's 11. Brake bias will be 70. Grill tape 55. Wheel lock is at 10. Steering offset will be 0.1. The gear settings will be 2.95. 1.95, 1.35, 0.95, and 3.33. All right, let's go ahead and save that. And we're going to go practice with this now and see how this setup will work for us. When you have 55.6 is the goal. Don't think we'll come anywhere near that, but you never know.
Now, dig, dig, dig.
Watch it just be breaking loose right off the rip. Slow it down here. It is kind of loose. But hopefully the tires warm up enough to where we can get around the corner a little bit better when we're actually up to speed. I don't know how this is gonna work out for us. Kind of feels like the back wants to kick out a little bit there. I wanted to put more throttle into it going around turn 3, but... Alright, so our first time lapped here. Lapped? Our first time lapped? What is that? Our first timed lap, and it's not going so well. I don't know why the car wanted to push. It was loose when I was under speed, and then when I went in there, it just wanted to completely push up the track. And as you can see through turn 2, it actually handles pretty nice. Not sure what I can do to help turn 1. Turn 3, kind of loose, but it's not bad. I mean, it's manageable. It's not like wrecking loose. 59 seconds. We're 4 seconds off the goal. So it was mainly right here in turn 1. Try to get the car to rotate a little. No, got down that apron. Slowing down way too much there, but car is rotating a little bit better. Hopefully get a little bit better lap time this time. If anybody knows of a better Pocono setup, please let me know. Turn 2 is actually pretty nice for us. It was kind of loose coming out of the exit of it, but it stuck through it pretty nice. Same here with turn number 3. You can see it's It's sticking pretty nice through 3 as well. It's turn 1 that's, depending on my entry, it's either way too loose and I get shot down to the bottom, or it's too tight entering and it shoots me up to the top. Like this. We were a little bit better this last lap with the 58-second lap. See what this one's looking like for us here. I want to try to run it this lap and at least one more. Getting a little bit more confident through turn number 2 there a little bit. Same with 3. I'm more confident through 2 and 3 now. It's just turn number 1 that I'm having the issues with. Now we dropped another second off our time. If we can just get turn number 1 down, we'll be set. But I really don't want to. I don't want to mess with the setup too much because turn 2 and 3 works perfectly fine for us. So whatever time we might lose through turn 1, we might be able to make up for it on the rest of the track. Whoop. A little too much confidence, I guess. All right.
All right, he's waving you off in front. He's pitting this time.
We'll do one more just to see what we can do here. One more, and then we'll jump into qualifying. It's just getting through turn 1. Either I'm too fast or too slow through it. There we go. That was a little bit better. That was better. All right. Just got to get that mark, you know, get that entry speed and where I have to keep it rolling through before I get on the accelerator again. Same with 2. A little loose coming out of 2 now with the tires starting to fall off a little bit.
Careful, still there. All right, you're clear there.
Still kind of loose going through 3. If I have it rotate too much, it just wants to shoot me down to the grass. Gotta be mindful of that. All right, so I think that's the best we're gonna be able to do. I mean, it's manageable. I'm not all over the track with it, but it's a little bit on the slower side. I'm 2 seconds off that goal time. It is what it is. So let's just go ahead and jump into 53.5. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Hammer down.
Not happening. All right, let's see what we can do here. Try not to wreck it on our hot lap here and see what we can qualify with. Probably the last place, but I'm sure we can do something for the actual race itself. All right, here we come up to the time lap.
Okay, fast lap here.
See how it handles turn 1 and 2 here for qualifying. Or not 1 and 2, but 1. And it's pushing, and I'm gonna hit the wall. There goes our lap time. We're in last place, that is for sure. If I carry too much speed going into 1, it just wants to push. But if I don't carry enough speed in, we're gonna get steamrolled over going into 1. And we're gonna spend the rest of the lap trying to make up time, but I can't loosen the car up any. because then it'll be breaking loose through 2 and 3. Yeah, we're just basically bailing out of this. I mean, it's not... We're going to be in last place, that's for sure. We're turning in a 58 or 59 second lap here.
All right, qualifying's over. Good job.
That's all right. Well, we're not dead last. Somehow or another, we are not dead last after qualifying. So now we're in P36. Let's see if anybody failed anything. We might be even further up in the pack. 34th. What I thought. All right, so Ryan Sieg crashed during qualifying. Tyler Reddick is the pole winner, and Chase Briscoe engine change after qualifying. Yeah, what's your good news, Jimmy? I was trying to get your attention when I read that last time.
Drive safe, be smart.
All right, here we go.
Keep your head on straight. Be ready here.
Let's see what we have for
Hammer down,
Pocono.
breathe down.
Didn't do so hot during the truck race when we were racing the truck series. Hopefully we do a little bit better here for Xfinity. I just can't see where the entry of 1 is. There's the cones.
Outside.
Whoa!
You got room. You're clear there.
I don't know what happened there.
Got one down.
I was
low
going
now.
in a straight line, and next thing you know, I'm getting pushed all over the place.
Still there.
I just don't like... I cannot see
Got one
the
down
track.
low Inside.
Hopefully everybody spaces out here. That way I can actually see what's going
On
on.
the inside.
I can't tell when to lift off or...
You're clear all around there. Stay low.
Man, I wish I can just bail out and pass people on the low line here, but I can't.
Careful. Still there. Stay low, stay low.
Kind of used Bossarella back there as a buffer so we didn't go up into the
Still
wall.
there. Stay high, stay high.
Man, I'm just carrying
Got one
so much
peeking
momentum
inside.
because I'm in that draft. Now we're back in last place. Our only hope is people start falling back and we can start picking them back off one by one here. Car's definitely not handling the best right now. Ditch is taken out.
10 laps to go.
Rehab starts this week. Nice. Hopefully all that goes well for you. Get the car to rotate. There we go. Okay, that was a better turn 1 that time. Everybody's starting to space out here. I just don't like... It was really hard to see. I mean, the pack, I had no way of knowing where I was on the track. Using that apron through turn 2 to our advantage. Alright, let's see if we can play catch up here. We need to start doing something. Still having a rough time through 1 though. Yeah, get out from behind him. I cannot see in this view.
Outside.
Well, that's your fault for
You're clear
spinning
all around
out,
there.
buddy. You got into me. Trying to cut down into me. Yeah, the rest of the track I'm good at. It's just turn number 1 is where our issues are at. As of right now. I'm sure when tire fall off starts becoming a big deal, we might be able to rotate through turn number 1 a little bit easier.
You're clear there.
And then turns 2 and 3 will probably be almost breaking loose.
Got one inside.
We're now back up to where we started at. P34.
Careful, still there.
Gotta try to stay off that grass, but
Alright, you're clear there.
it's just where the car wants to go. If I try to fight it, it's gonna wants to try to spin out. Alright, P33. And there's the cars trying to rotate even more through 1 now. I think our back tire is gonna be... Yeah, our back tire is down to 72 already. I'm so afraid that one of these times we're gonna hit that wall out of 2 one of these times. I know it. Fighting that wheel around turn 3 as well. I don't think we're the only ones with tire fall off, because we're definitely catching back up to everybody here. Got Cole Custer up front at that 00.
Careful, still there.
On that short shoot back there between 2 and 3.
You got room, you're clear.
I'm just gonna pick these guys off one by one, trying to conserve our tires for the most part. As long as we can continue to pass people, it's okay. The only thing I'm concerned about is on the restarts. We're gonna be right back in the mix of everything, and it's just gonna be a mess. 5 laps remaining of stage number 1. Let it rotate through. I was off the accelerator almost that whole entire turn, and we were still caught up to Balicki. Yeah, that's right. Leave that high side open for us. There's P30.
You got room, you're clear.
Hear me get off the throttle there. I had to catch the rear end from sliding out from us.
Still there. All right, you're clear.
See me having to turn the wheel to the right a little bit. It's not good. I'm chasing the car.
Stay out the bottom. All right, you're clear there.
And I didn't even tap the brake, and it was getting loose getting into the turn.
Right, you're clear there.
Oh, and I think we just caused a little bit of an accident back there. The leader hasn't really gained too much ground on us now. Trying to pick the pace up wherever I can. It's helping that we're catching the draft off of cars down the straightaways here. Whoa, rotating into the grass. I see a lot of pit stops possibly in stage 3. Yeah, I'm almost halfway through the turn before I even think about getting on the accelerator to make it through turn 1.
Still there.
It's helping us though.
Clear high, clear high.
Even through turn 2. Trying to keep it to where the car doesn't kick out from us. Almost got to enter a little bit higher into 3 because you see the car just wants to rotate. If I'm not careful, it'll rotate straight down into the grass. What's up, Chris?
All right, I need 2 more good laps from you.
All right, 2 laps left to go with stage number 1. I don't know if I want to adjust the wedge by a few clicks or not. It's just when the tire falls off, it just wants to kick out so bad that just like there, you can see me kind of turn the wheel to the right there, and I'm still making that left-hand turn. We only got a couple laps left to go with the stage here. I want to try to pick up spots wherever I can, but not lose the car in the process.
One more to go.
All right, final lap of stage 1.
Top 3, use it if you need it.
So far, a pretty good race here. I mean, we started off in P34, dropped back to last place, and then we started catching back up to everybody here, and we're now up to P24. Taking it slow and steady.
Nice driving.
Oh, I was gonna make that pass. They really need to fix that, where you actually finish the stage out. I'm gonna adjust that wedge a little bit. Try to tighten the car up just ever so slightly for corner exit. Hopefully it doesn't tighten it up too much going into the turn, but
we're going green.
We'll see and find out here.
Car there on the inside.
Now, at least we're on the outside. Hopefully we can cruise around a few people in the turn 1. It doesn't take long for them to space out.
Inside.
Ooh, Nelly.
Inside.
It worked out for us. It was almost bad, but it worked out for us.
Careful, still there. Got one down low now. Got one outside now. Clear high, bud. Inside.
Ah, and there it is, up into the wall. Tighten the car up just a little bit to where I was trying to continue with how I was going in the first stage.
Got a car low now.
Car just wants to push ever so slightly up into turn 2 now. It's alright, we didn't really lose much. And people are starting to space out here for us, so.
Careful, still there.
Yeah, they're giving us a run for our money here. Going down into 1.
Hold your line.
We're just gonna let them do their thing. Definitely in a better position now than what we started off in stage 1, so.
Got one down
Until
low now.
that happens.
Got a car coming inside now.
Yep, we're gonna have to pit again. That's not good. Back in last place.
All right.
Well, that just answered it right there for you, Chris.
Are you ready now?
Pocono.
Got a carload now. Stay high, stay high. 5 laps to go. Still there.
I'm just gonna let them go. Or not. Jeez. That one, I'm off the accelerator and I still catch up to them. I back off a lot sooner than they did. And I still caught up to them and had to slam the brakes. Oh well. Whoa! Shot down to the grass still. Alright, come on. Only got 4 laps left.
Stay on the bottom.
Rolling through.
Careful. Still there.
Of course, this has to be Shepherd right here in front of us, too. Go figure.
Car there on the outside.
I didn't touch you, Shepherd. Don't you blame that on me. You spun out on your own there, buddy.
Still there.
All right. I have a feeling it's going to come back down to the 3rd stage again. How it's usually been going for us. First couple stages haven't really been so hot for us. And 3rd stage, we usually pick them off and we just have the extra time to work with.
Stay on the bottom. Car there on the inside.
Just hoping that tightening the car up helped us out a little bit more on the long run. It tightened our car up a little too much for the short run, but I'm hoping for the longer run when that rear tire starts falling off, we have a little bit extra speed out of the car now, a little bit more grip on exit.
Careful, still there. All right, you're clear there.
All right, back up to P34. Not like any of this really matters right now. I mean, we still got the restart of stage 3.
Still there. You're all clear up top.
Almost seems like my car's throwing out smoke from our tires spinning around through there. I need to take a look at that again.
One more to go.
Going through turn 3 this next time. Almost looked like we're sliding enough to where
Stay low, stay low.
we're throwing smoke out from our tires.
You got room, you're clear there. Still there.
Wait a minute. How is this Shepherd in front of us? I thought Shepherd was number 93.
Still there.
Who's number 93? Ow.
Nice driving that stage.
Well, we
Robert.
got that position away from him, but he's fighting us for it. Who's number 93? Jeff Green, okay. I thought, for some odd reason, I thought Shepard was 93. Oh well. Alright, let's see what we can do here for the longer stage 3 here. Shepard back in front of us here. Now we know that he's the gold and black 89. Which must be why he's saying we were getting into him, and I didn't think we were. Because he's a completely different car than what I thought he was.
Still there.
Alright guys, come on now. Really? I was completely off the throttle before you. I'm not hitting my brakes.
Stay low, stay low. Car on the outside now. Hold your line, got one inside.
How about one outside too there, buddy?
Car outside. You're all clear up top there.
I'm gonna let it all come to me here. I'm gonna drop positions here a little bit, but not gonna be worried. We're good for 17 laps on fuel.
Still there?
And we have 22 laps left to go of the race. Plenty of time. Look at that.
Stay high.
How much sooner do I need to get out the throttle going into one? I might just take that high side so that way I can just cruise around them. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna cruise around them on the high side in one from now on.
Careful, still there.
Or you can just hit me, that's cool. Thanks, Hill. Appreciate that, buddy. Okay, that didn't quite work out in my favor. Actually lost a lot of ground doing that. And then again, I don't think I let off soon enough, and plus I was in that draft, so it was just pulling me into one faster than what I usually went.
Careful, still there.
Oh, got into Shepard again.
All right, you're clear. You got room.
Oh well.
You're clear.
He's mad at us. Might as well make a rival out of it. He wants to get in the way all the time.
20 laps to go.
At least we don't have to worry about Shepard when we go to the Monster Energy Cup.
Got a car low now. All right, you're clear there.
We'll get that run on the high side past Sadler.
Stay high up there.
Like they're starting to fall back. I think it's time for us to start making our move. It is time to make our move. Get out of the way, Green. Actually, you know what? I'm still your draft for a little bit. And then I'll peek out once I get the momentum. Thank you, Green. Appreciate it.
You got room.
And you just see how much time I make up on them, or how much ground I make up on them, even though I'm just coasting through one. Still catch up to them quite a bit. So it used to be our weakest turns, actually starting to become our strength. We're making up ground on everybody here all around the track now. The setup that I have now, I added that little bit of wedge.
Stay high up
The
here.
setup's really starting to come to us here now. Coming alive
You're
for
clear
us.
Inside. All right, you're clear. Inside.
Except for when there's cars right in front of me on that low line. Don't want to spend too much time fighting these guys back here. You need to get around them, stay in front of them.
Careful. Still there.
A little crossover move on Jackson.
Stay low, stay low.
See if we can get around
Careful.
Mills
Still
here.
there. All right, you're clear there.
Oh, Mills, stay up there, buddy. Come on now. You wanted the high side, you keep the high
Stay
side.
low. All right, you're clear there.
Oh yeah, that felt good that time. Much better when there's nobody in front of us that we slam into the back end of.
Stay on the bottom here. You got room. You're clear. Got one up top. All clear.
Yep, adding that wedge definitely helped. Got a little bit better of a long run car for us here now. A little bit of a handful at the beginning because, oop, ran out of pavement. A little bit of a handful at the beginning because of how tight it starts off at, but
Still there.
once the tires start running out, you know, it gets a lot better.
Stay low, stay low.
And you see how soon I'm getting off
Clear
that
out, bud.
accelerator to enter the turn. Into turn
All right,
one
you're
there.
clear.
Get that draft going down. Stretch. Into two. Off that accelerator.
stay low.
Cut down on that apron.
Clear high, bud.
Then back on it again. Oh yeah, up to P25. Making our moves. Starting to get a little looser on us here now, though. I mean, the back is starting to kick out on us. Our right rear's down to 60.
Careful, still there. All right, clear outside.
Oh, chasing her up the track. All right, we're good. Listening. And the big Bluetooth speaker going to work. Nice. All right, so the leader's 19 seconds ahead of us right now. Hopefully we can change that up here.
Still
Really,
there.
number 78. Please, Miller. Head to the low line. He's trying to cut down in front of us, coming off the exit.
Stay low, stay low. All right, clear outside.
Nice. We got Gralla and Fincham for P22 and 21 up here. Might be able to catch up to him next lap. Catching up to him now, but actually be able to try to pass him closer to next lap here. long as we get in the top 20 and keep that incentive going, I'll be... Actually, no, we've already beat the incentive. A little too much momentum going into one that time. We're catching up to Gralla here. I think we're still too far away for that draft, but should be able to catch up to him by the end of the lap. I'm not sure if you can actually do that, what I've been doing in turn 2, getting down on that apron like that, but it's been working out for us, so I don't care. Here we are, right behind Gralla. 12 laps remaining to go of the race. I'm sure people will starting to pit here shortly. Try to carry some momentum off on the high side.
You got room, you're clear there.
As we got Black Jr. up here along with Fincham. Try not to wash up the track into him here.
Careful, still there.
Gotta really watch going too slow around 3. I can lose control of the car real quick.
Stay on the bottom.
All right, 11 laps remaining. I think we're gonna be pitting after. We're gonna be pitting this next time by. Get the early pit going.
You're all clear up top there.
Get our tires broke back in for the final run of the race. We're good for another 7 laps on fuel. Yeah, we're gonna pit this time by. We should be good on fuel for the end of the race. After that, whoa, get a little crazy, get a little cuckoo out here. All right, come on. Whoa, too slow, too slow, too slow, too slow.
Got a car high now.
All right, gonna take just enough fuel, and maybe a little bit longer, just in case we get extra laps. 4 tires.
10 to go. Keep it nice and smooth for us.
And it's only 2 extra seconds on repair, so we might as well try that. Everybody else is gonna have to pit. Hopefully it's not like right now, or we're gonna have fun trying to catch up to them, because we'll still be trying to get up to speed as they're pitting. Is that the leaders? I really hope that's not the leaders.
Okay, get back in there.
That was the leaders. Oh, man. Oh, well. We'll be all right. Got them fresh tires on. We should be able to make up some ground here. All right, when are they gonna pit? That's the question. Because the longer it takes for them to pit, the better off it'll be for us, because that means we'll have more time to catch up to them on fresher tires. And by the time they pit, our tires will be broke into where we'll be running better lap times. All right, so we're still on the front, or the same straightaway as the leader, so that's good. They're all going to have to be pitting here shortly. Man, I only had 7 laps to go on fuel. All right, so leader changed hands, the way it looks.
Excellent lap there. Good
Looks
job.
like they might be, they're starting their green flag pits now. So as long as we're up here with the leaders, we can get around them as soon as they enter the pits. As long as I don't hit the wall. As soon as they enter the pits, we can get right around them, and then we should be good to go, hopefully coming back around, get some positions back here. Stay out of that grass. I don't know, we were kind of close to that grass in turn 2 there.
Pitting car just ahead.
So they're going to be pitting here. And they're locking them up, seeing the smoke flying out from behind their cars. All right, there we go, getting some positions back here. Back up to P28. And I'm sure we'll be able to pick some more up as we go back around this next time. Hopefully they're still in there, but like the leader's still in the pit. It looks like the leader might be leaving the pit now. Hold on to her. And Briscoe took back over the lead. There's no way we're going to be winning this race, which I knew better than to even think about winning this race. I mean, we have a decent setup, but we don't have a good enough car for it. Can we pick up more positions here going down? P27, 24. 20, 19, there we go. As long as we get P20 or better. I was hoping for better than that yet, though. We're still in good shape here. Alright, so Martin's is actually pulling away from us, which, I mean, they're on fresh tires. It's going to happen.
5 to go, this time back.
Hopefully, though, here within the next few laps, they'll drop off. Maybe we can get some positions. I don't know. 5 laps to go. I don't see that really happening. I mean, maybe I should have just stayed out with them until they started to pit. We possibly could have picked up some more positions while everybody was on older tires. But I don't know. I like trying to be a little bit different and see if we can make something happen out of nothing. But looks like we're going to get at least a P19 here. Hopefully we can hold off Earnhardt, who's behind us, catching us pretty quick. I just realized that. 4 laps remaining. Hopefully the tires start falling off enough to where if he does pass us, we can pass him right back up again.
Got a car coming inside now.
Okay, Earnhardt. I see how it is. All right. Let's just hope in the next lap or two he starts falling back off again. And we're just driving that right rear tire off the car. We're already down to 65% on that right rear. Just skating around here pretty much right now. All right. See, he's got almost a 2-second gap on us already. I don't know if we'll be able to catch up or not. Seems to be pulling away from us more and more here. Doesn't help when we're starting to drift it around every single one of the turns here. And we got Fincham coming up from behind us. Might have to try to do some blocking here. Almost got into the wall coming out of 3.
All right, I need 2 more good laps from you.
He's catching up to us. He's right there behind us now.
Outside. You got room. You're clear there.
Ooh, Nelly, that hurt us. He's getting around us pretty easily now. If I didn't hit that apron, we probably could have held on, but it's all right. I'm not giving up. There we go. We're catching up to him now. I think their tires are falling off. But then again, so are mine. See if we can get him into 1.
White
no.
flag, dig, driver.
Well, we just need to try to get around him. I don't want to get worse than a P20. Too much momentum going into 1 again. Trying to push it. See if we can catch back up to him here. I think we're out of his draft now. And now we got Grala coming up behind us. Yep, looks like either P21 or P22. Finish this one off. Unless we can somehow manage a nice run off of 3 and get around Fincham, which I don't see happening. P21.
Way to stay with us all day long. We'll get you a better car.
Oh well. A lot better than what the truck series was, that's for sure. I like the Arizona Cardinals cast. All right, so $62,499, not the best payout in the world, but like I said, could have been a lot worse. We're still P8 in the point standings. Fastest lap goes to Justin Allgaier. Most laps led go to Cole Custer. On the move goes to Chase Briscoe. And look at that, went from dead last to first. And then tough break goes to Brandon Jones. Let's see how many people are upset with us after that one. I can guarantee we're going to hear from Shepard now that we know what he drives. We're $420-something thousand off from what we need. Sloppy driving, few savings. I knew that was going to happen. All right.
Hey man, I just wanted to say that last race was a tough one for you, but keep your head up, stay positive. You'll be back up towards the front soon.
Well, thank you, Reddick. Appreciate that. That was a tough race. Move on. I plan on it. Austin Hill, watch your back. I'm coming for you. Yep, we got Austin Hill as a rival now. Matt Mills, until today, we've always had a great clean race. You didn't mean to hit me last race, did you? No, I didn't mean to hit anybody, really. Brandon Jones, we're friends, right? Why'd you run me off the road? Well, get out of the way. And you're the worst driver I've ever seen. I'm pretty sure I always finished in front of you, so... Oh, well. All right. Let's see. Yep, we got another hot seat race coming up. Not sure where that's going to be at, but our next race will be, looks like, Michigan. So that will be our next race. I'm going to take a break from here. How far are you from Erie? Probably about 45 minutes to an hour. That's how long it takes me to get to your point. But I'm going to take a break here, guys. I might be back on later this evening. I'm going to watch, just relax here a little bit, get some food in me, and watch some football. So I might be on here a little bit later and be on for some speedway racing from Michigan. So I hope everybody enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Take care.